He'll sit on the power, and you'll just see vast amount of exhaust coming out the back of the engines before he lets the brakes off and lets the thing go, basically. And then it will come past us at what appears to be a very low speed, probably around about 80 knots by the time he reaches us, but he will use the full length of the runway, apparently so. But anyway, there those steps are being moved away now, so I think that's I think whatever it is they were using that for has now been finished, and we'll certainly hear her once she starts up her APU, which is that little tiny little ground power unit there. It's like a little generator, basically. It just enables the little jet engine. Well, it's probably not a very little jet engine, but the auxiliary power unit that powers up the systems on board the aircraft, which will then start the engines, and then of course the engines will be under their own steam, and then the APU will be shut down. Chris Bain, yes, we're looking at around about 25 minutes before this thing goes out. Lovely warm one. That sun comes out, isn't it? Eh? Another 5 degrees at least. Will the wheel brakes hold all that? Yes, Steve, they will hold all that power. Look how many wheels she's got, Steve. All steering as well, I think, on the main undercarriage. The body steering is, I think that's all steering on that main undercarriage. Is this guy doing a visual? Let's just have a look. Might be doing a visual, or see that, Jilly, or is that just too dark? See anything now? Can you see it? Okay, it's just my monitor's very dark. You can still see it. Ha ha ha! Yes, Sailor Mike. Oh really? Loads of accounts with the Scottish flag on them. Brilliant, man. That's great. Hello to everybody in Scotland. We love Scotland, man. I tell you what, it's a great place to visit if you ever get the chance, ladies and gentlemen. APU starting up. Here we go. Reginald Crudstump. Not much going on at these at the factory. Kiev, I believe. Is it Kiev that was the assembly plant, manufacturing plant for the Antonov 124 and 225. Only one of these ever built, folks. As soon as we see those chocks have been pulled, I think that's chocks, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And just go have a little walk round. Lloyd Perkins, been on the beach at Weymouth. Social distancing, of course, my friend. I love a bit of haggis. Got to say, I have had haggis before, and I do like a bit of haggis. Has to be cooked the right way, and there are different varieties, of course, with different, you know, additions and stuff like this, bits and bobs. But I do like a bit of haggis with the right. Well, I mean, it's like, you know, it's served up, you know, a Sunday lunch here in Squat. Steps now going to be there might be one more member of the personnel. 7-man crew on board this aircraft, folks. So one will be a loadmaster, flight engineer, pilots, technicians. Wow. So you're talking about, well, if there's a first officer and a captain, so then you've got your first officer, captain, flight engineer, loadmaster, technician as well, and a couple more, which would possibly be, well, no, be semi-glass cockpit in there as well. Will have been uprated. Okay, looks like this guy's obviously be a ground operator who will have a comms line for when they start the engines. APU's been moved. So watch out for when they do an F&F test on this beast, man. So we wait for the steps to be pulled up, but that should be a technician who will basically be hooked up to the communication system. Normal procedure anyway. Let's just wait for him to make his way out. Oh, okay. Sure. It's not doing that, is it? GN man, been a cracking week. Yes, indeed, it has been a cracking week. We were in, yeah, we were in France this week, weren't we? It was this week, wasn't it? Yeah, flipping out. JF Bryson said he got abuse for putting ketchup on haggis in the Highlands once. Well, you know, I mean, each to their own. I mean, I personally, I don't like any additions to a lot of the stuff that I eat. You know, when I have any, you know, rarely nowadays have a you know, Whopper and chips. I won't have any tomato ketchup on my chips because I kind of think that it. But everyone, it depends on, you know, depends on what. Anyway, whatever. Alan Ferguson, we're at Prestwick, my friend. Welcome to the feed. A little bit late, but you're about to see the most incredible thing you will ever see in aviation. Richard Lowe didn't unload anything. She's heading to France, where she will then be going to Israel, Tel Aviv, and the leg from Châteauroux, which is, oh, hold on. The leg from Châteauroux, if you're listening, Chapman Freeborn, we'd love to cover that for you one day. Hopefully be doing some stuff with Chapman Freeborn in the future, who have been quite heavily involved with the ex-Virgin 346s down in Bournemouth. My uncle used to go haggis shooting. It's always fun, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, straight bars.
Okay. Andy M. Oh, wow, yeah. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Air France 777, is it, or 787? 787, right. Just delivered in June. Wow, she's brand new, man. What's her altitude? 38? She 38? Wow. She's not streaming though. That's pretty cool. Like that. Yeah. Ain't she beauty? Okay, here we go. Come on, boys. And then I've only got a 6-hour drive home. Flipping Nora. Wade, someone's going. Wade, you can't go now, man. Even if you just... Wow, Wade, come on, man. Stay up for a little bit late. I know it's Perth, Australia, and I know it's late. I'm sorry, Wade, but stay. Come on. I was going to have to watch the takeoff on replay. Fair enough. Watch this thing go up, mate. About 50 yards and you'll be airborne. Solo flight. Easy, son. Oi, oi. God, I'm not a big fan of those ones, man. I've got to be honest with you. Come on, let's get these steps up. Joe Cameron, good afternoon to you. Good to see you in Scotland at last. There we go, Stephen Luskin. PG's Aviation Travel. Sorry if I've missed anybody's comments today, by the way, folks. You know how it is. Gets kind of crazy on here. Parish saying Amsterdam, France, Scotland, amazing. Where to next, Jerry? Home, and then we'll just have to see. Interesting that the runway operations are back to dual operations at London Heathrow. Engines start slowly but surely. She's coming to life. It's alive.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, 320.
Yeah, it's a little easy jet, isn't it? Little squeezy jet.
Yeah.
TV toothpicks, yeah. 7 hours. Just see how long the navigation active. Activate. Okay, 432 miles, 6 hours and 24 of Her Majesty's finest minutes. Right, we have a comms operator. Yeah, he's Alan. I'm right next to Heathrow, Alan. Should be home. Here we go. Joe Thompson introducing my mum to the Antonov TV line. This is a plane spotter's daughter. No nickname there. My van is very, very clean. All wrappers and everything gets. Doesn't look like the front of a builder's van with. No, not at all. Looks like the inside of a very clean, tidy car actually. Yeah, still the stairs are still down. That is because the individual, the technician who's there on the ground, is speaking with the air crew. What's that? That's Here it goes. It's done. So she's ready to roll. The Follow Me vehicle is in place. Steps are up. Going to be the most incredible departure you've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for this. Free Chili, the York one. Well, that's my T-bird. Ian McDermott hopes she flies on over Manchester on her way to France. Potentially. That could be. Depends on just going out. Possibly. Bootle one. Let's give the guys from this away, fellas. Luke Cook. 11 million packs of 10 mini rolls on board capability. We don't. WW. Glad we could bring entertainment to you and everybody else. Mark Webster. Transponder is on, ladies and gentlemen. I need to know what's going over the Liverpool now. Again, a big thanks to all the local security teams. Appreciate your looking after us. Darren Golding, it's off to France, Chateauroux, where she will then be loaded for her next leg to Tel Aviv. Oh, Albie, absolute pleasure, Albie, thank you. the flap test there. Well, it was actually a ground spoiler check. Elevators. This has got to be the crowning glory of Big Jet TV so far. I mean, I know we've done a lot of things, but this takeoff is going to be epic. Oh yeah, Cargolux is pushing back as well. How about that? Hey, hey! Yes, very possibly. That was a quick turnaround. That may be what we're waiting for actually. But mind you, this push and start is going to take at least another 10 minutes. Here we go. Don't forget she's got a taxi all the way down the active, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, the horizontal stabilisers alone are about the width of a Dreamliner wingspan, aren't they? Getting you, Queenie. Everyone wants a ringside seat. Can't like 747 holding this position. Local security up on the mound. Even this Coast Guard, even the Coast Guard, he's put it in auto hover. He's put it in auto hover. All the crews over there as well. So, huge arc to get ourselves lined up on the runway. But this will be amazing, folks. You'll be able to tell, there's a possibility that you'll actually see the engines flexing on their pylons. The whole aircraft will shudder, literally. My nephew has been on this aircraft when it goes out, so he's been witness to it on the flight deck, and the thing literally shakes. do you think? I think she was quite light because her spool up was, although she was sitting there on the blocks for quite some time, but